All right. We're going to talk about this LD blend. We can hear both old, old. So we can hear them both. They're both a sound. I put a vowel in front of it, O. Usually and I'm going to put another consonant letter in the front of it. That's a word in itself. Usually it says ah when it's by itself. There's no other vowel helpers here. There's no teams, nothing to help it out. So it usually just says ah. But it's not. It's going to say oh. That's a word in itself. Old. Yeah. But I can also, I'm going to switch to black. O-L-D. Old. I'm going to do another O-L-D. Old. Another O-L-D. This one is cold. Yep. O-L-D. They're all going to say old. Yep. Here's a sight word. Well, here's cold. That's a sight word. And look at this, hold. Sight words, by the way, are just, some are easy, some follow the rules, some don't. Some are schwa, some are, they're words that we see all the time. Yeah, so it just means they're the common ones that show up in text. Tucker wants my attention. So here's old, cold. We're going to practice them. Hold. Old, told. Old. I'm going to switch it out. Old, mold. I love this one. Old, gold. Old, bold. Now I have another one here. I'm looking for it. Well, I guess I'll go with this. Now, we worked hard on sounding out these olds, learning them by heart. Now I want to show you what happens when you put on another syllable. Yeah. And we're going to start with ER. E, so there's your vowel. Remember, you can't have a syllable if you don't have a vowel. ER. And this is a bossy R. It says Yep. So, colder. Hey, listen to that. Listen to how I said it. Colder. This D, instead of blending together in the same syllable, like they were together in the one syllable word, colder. Colder. Yep. We don't say colder. We say colder. If someone is bold, they are bolder. Golder, I guess you could say something is golder than something else. You could compare them. However, I'm going to show you a different ending. D-E-N. There's no bossy R here. D-E-N. That's a CVC ending. Golden. Golden. Mold. I'm going to move that D over. That's what happens to LDs. They move over. Gold. So this one's mold. I could molded. ED. Yeah. Molded. The bread was molded and I threw it out. This E is making the short I sound. You know what? That's schwa. We've learned. That's schwa. When you put an ED for past tense, it's already done. Molded. And so, wow. Colder, bolder, golder. No, golden, molded. Love it. Let's, here these go. What? Yeah. I want to do one more and top it off. And I'm going to give you a second. F, O. So you can write it in your book, every full. Fold. Fold. And underneath that, we're going to make some 2 syllables. Fold. And we're going to take it. So what do we know? Which part goes in the first syllable for all of them? F, O, L. Fold. Stays F-O-L. Stays long O sound, even though fold. Now let's do this. It's got that I sound. Folded. The laundry is folded. Folded. Watch what happens here. Fold. Ooh, there's a new one. Remember, this has the long E sound when you put it with an NG. Folding. Folding. Folding laundry. Yes. Here, when you're the person, fold, der, that bossy R, yeah, folder. It could be, you know, like your school folder where you take your papers back and forth. But it can also be, you're the folder that has to fold the laundry. Folder, folding, folded. We just practiced taking a nonconformist, a sight word that is not quite following the rules, with long O, old. We turned it in a bunch of words. And we also learned that when you have an LD, there you go. You split it. And this L stays in the first syllable and the D goes over there. We're going to be learning quite a few more like that, where the blend at the end of a 1-syllable word, yeah, it breaks apart. Hey, look at, gone. We're done with the crazy sight words for now. Let's take a break. Whew. Go do something fun.